Well, here is the finished chessboard, and I have started 3D printing all of our own chess pieces, and I think this is pretty good size. I just have to print all the pawns, so I haven't printed all the pawns yet. So these could be a little bit smaller. They really occupy the entire square. So each square is about 1.5 inches, a little bit larger than that. I have seen them go from 1.5 inches up to 2 inches. But most boards I think are about 1.5 inches. So, but I did find a cheap set of pieces on Amazon. I think these were $9, and this has all the pieces, so we can use it. These are a lot smaller though, quite a bit smaller than mine. Lots of free 3D prints available online. Lots of different styles of chess pieces, which are pretty cool. So I can play around with that and print off some different pieces. They have Harry Potter themed pieces you can print off, Star Wars themed pieces, all these different things you can print off. And I could print these at a little smaller scale. I think these were at 200% of their original size on Thingiverse. This is a pretty nice design. I like these. The board itself is made of black walnut and oak. This is white oak. And then this strip right here is a piece of maple. And then the outside a little bit here is made of black walnut also. When I put the maple piece on here, I glued it, but I also pin nailed it from the outside. And in order to hide those pin nails, I added this black walnut strip on the outside, and that's just glued on. My miters weren't very good, so I ended up with some little gaps. It's not perfect. This corner right here is real bad. There's one gap right here that appeared, a little crack that just didn't glue together perfectly, but the rest of it turned out really good. The glue joints are pretty tight. The other miters are pretty tight. This is a pretty good one. This one here, and then the other side turned out really good, but these two corners didn't turn out as good. So this is the first time I've made something like this, and this is right from basically firewood out of my stack. So from firewood to chessboard, with just a little work and a little glue. Well, really all that's left to do with the chessboard is to add a little finish oil to it. So I'm not gonna varnish it or put any lacquer or anything like that on it. I'll just use some mineral oil or linseed oil, boiled linseed oil to finish it and seal it, and just make sure we protect the wood. Plus it's gonna bring out the colors, I think, in it. So this is the second project that I have made from firewood to end product, and the first one was a cutting board I made, which is pretty simple. Same kind of thing, black walnut and oak. And really any of these things, what makes it possible is the planer. This is a tool that I have wanted for years and years and years. And honestly, if I had to recommend, if you're at that point, you've already got your circular saw, you've already got your hand tools, power tools, chop saw, and other things like that. The next thing that I would probably recommend is a planer. And the reason is because you can use the planer as a jointer along with the table saw. And so if you can take any uneven piece of wood and just continue to feed it through the planer, you're gonna end up with two parallel sides, two sides that are completely flat according to one another. And then if you take that flat surface and set it on your table saw and you run your blade at an exact 90 degree, you're gonna run that right through there, and you're gonna end up with a perfect 90 degree on each side of your board. So that will give you a perfectly straight, square piece of wood to use from just about anything. You can, split a piece of firewood with an axe. And with that simple technique, I can take just about any piece of firewood. So here's a piece of oak. Again, this came right off the firewood stack. This is how it split off of my splitter. So as long as my splitter will handle, which is about maybe 32 inches, I can get pieces of wood that long, and I can make any project I can make with 32-inch wood, which really is quite a bit. I mean, I could make a whole countertop out of that if I wanted to. Let me know what you think of the chessboard. It is my girls and I, all of us, my wife and at least two of my daughters love to play chess. I'm working on the third one. And we love to take some time and play chess. And so chess is a great strategy game. It's a great thinking game. It's a great, it really teaches you how to plan and be patient and not rush into battle and all these things. So I really like chess. And so this will allow us to play on something that we made completely from wood off of our homestead here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tagging along on the project from firewood to chessboard. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.